We're live. Excellent. We are live. I believe we're ready to go here. So what's up, everybody? Coach Ryan checking in. Oh, there we go. Yep, we're good. We're live. We're moving. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're having an excellent evening. It is the anticipated evening of the year. We've got the election going on. Those results seem to be pouring in. I was checking in on it a little bit. Been doing a lot of phone calls, catching up with clients, talking to new prospective clients. Been a busy day. Had someone else schedule and sign up a new client today as well. So we've got new people coming into the Project Fresh squad. Actually, I got to figure out a kind of a cool, inviting way to talk about our team, the Project Fresh team, Project Fresh squad, Project Fresh crew. Not sure. My wife and I have been working on that a little bit, so we haven't quite got there yet. But anyway, a lot going on today. So I decided to live stream earlier today to get a live stream in early. I won't be here at 7. It's like 49 right now, Pacific Standard Time. I figure with the election and just everything else that everyone's focusing on right now, I'm just going to go ahead and do this early. Plus, my wife asked if I would be able to help her with something she's working on. So I had all my clients relatively taken care of and dialed in. So I wanted to jump on here early and connect with you guys. Let's see here. I thought I heard something go off. Anyway, we're talking about gratitude and perspective, the ultimate stress buster. If you guys are like me or anybody else I've talked to, my number of clients have told me that they've been getting spammed, phone calls, text. I had the national party that I'm associated with texting me, pressing me kind of hard on voting today. And then I was like, yeah, I voted. And they're like, okay, make sure you reach out to everybody else that you know that's in your sphere of influence to vote too. I was like, yeah, I'm sure they're after it. And they kept pressing me. And then they gave me a statistic and I hit them back with the statistic and I didn't hear from them again. So I don't know. Maybe they got the message, but they, pretty aggressive. A lot of people really pressing for vote, and voting is very important. I'm not saying it's not by any means. It's an opportunity for us citizens to exercise our rights to express what our thoughts are in the nation. So anyway, if you got all kinds of stressors, maybe work, maybe you've lost your job, maybe relationships are stressing the crap out of you, maybe some in work stress situations. You have to do a lot of driving. Your work is very demanding. Perhaps you've got weight loss or you need to change the body image. It's really making you uncomfortable. It's really messing you up. Some level of stress. I want to really dive into gratitude and perspective change today. I think we may stay on this for another day or two, perhaps the rest of the week. We'll see. But for now, we'll start into it here in our 15 minutes together. I'm going to keep it 15 minutes today because I think that's a good amount of time, especially if I don't have anybody checking in. I think 15 minutes is much more digestible as far as watching the videos versus 30 minutes. Like nobody's got time for that. I don't really have time for that, but I'm dedicated to you guys in this process. But I want to do it in a way that is bite-sizable, so to speak. And I just realized that I said I was going to do my Instagram page live as well. And so I'm going to flip over to that really quick, guys, so I can get my Insta family on here. And so let's see. I'll get it up on this. And bear with me just a hot second. Got a lot of messages and likes on here, which is really cool. And so we're going to go ahead and do this. Switch my camera. I've got a lot of people on here. So checking connection. And we're live. Awesome. So I've got live presence on my Instagram. Hey, what's up, Instagram family? This is Coach Ryan checking in. I am live streaming on my YouTube right now. And I do a live stream every night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Because it is the election this evening, I've decided to live stream early. Plus, my wife wants me or needs my help in some work that she's working on. So I decided to live stream early this evening. So I'm going to be bringing in my Instagram family. You can check us out at youtube.com/BIGRES20. If you guys don't follow me on my YouTube page, please head over there. In fact, what I'll do really quick is go ahead and plug that link in here. YouTube.com for my Instagram family. Please subscribe on my YouTube page. I'm looking to get to 100 subscribers just so that I can get a custom handle for my YouTube so we can get that branded as Project Fresh as well. So for my YouTube or my Instagram family, if you would please assist me with that. Excellent. And just a quick recap for the Instagram crew. We are focusing today on gratitude and perspective change, specifically because there's a lot of stressors going on. So I won't repeat the stressors necessarily for my YouTube folks. I just remembered the last second to bring the Instagram in. But what I will say is we're focusing on gratitude. We're doing 25 days of gratitude, of thankfulness for the month of November, leading into Thanksgiving, which is on the 26th this year. So we're going to be challenging ourselves at Project Fresh to find what we're grateful for every single day, including Saturdays and Sundays, as a way to minimize stress, as a way to change perspective on these hard times. And the fact that I'm still here, that I'm still able to do this, that I have a computer, that I have internet access, that I can connect with you guys and put this message out there, that I can connect with new clients. They can see my advertising on Facebook. Facebook hasn't shut down because of the politics. You would not believe how difficult it is right now to just do advertising on Facebook because of all the political ads. I'm so thankful I'm not trying to advertise on YouTube right now, just Facebook and Instagram, because it's nuts. Like, fellow people or people in my industry who are doing coaching like me are getting their accounts shut down because basically what Facebook is doing is zapping any account that isn't verified. And the verification process takes upwards of 2 weeks or more. It could take upwards of a month to verify your account, your personal identity as well as your business identity. And I'm not even sure if no. I have an agency who's helping me with that, and they're verified, so I don't necessarily have to worry about it. I don't think. I have to double check, but so far my account has thankfully stayed up. So fingers crossed for that. But ultimately, long story short, right now it is very difficult to get any kind of attention, any kind of engagement, because people are very distracted by everything that's going on in the country, the election, the COVID, the civil and racial unrest that's taking place. There's just so much going on right now. So anyway, there's a lot to be stressed out about. Maybe you're trying to provide for your family, for food. Maybe you have a job. Maybe money isn't the problem, but you've got issues with family members or people who you work with or associate with who don't see eye to eye with you, and all the different topics that are being there's a lot of different ways for us to be stressed. And at the end of the day, two different things that can really change that level of stress and really help you out is your perspective, focusing on the things that you do have, focusing on the things that you can control, and your gratitude. Spending active time to slow down, to put everything aside and to focus on what are you grateful for today. And not just do it like, oh, I'm grateful for this plate of food and you're off and running. Or I'm grateful for the fact that I have food in the fridge or a refrigerator, or I have a job. But like literally, like sit down and think, if I didn't have this item, or this situation, it doesn't have to be materials. If I didn't have this particular situation, my life could be not that great. It could be far off. You could be in a situation right now where you're working the voter polls. You're working specific, I don't know, you're working for a 501c3. Money's tight, but you're still volunteering and you're still finding provision even though money's not coming in. Provision in your relationships, your social interactions, provisions in people supporting you on Facebook. Provision comes in a lot of different ways. The meals are covered, the bed is set, you're waking up every day, you have another opportunity to live. You're not in the hospital fighting for your life. I mean, there's so many different things we can be grateful for. We can have impact, and there's so much surrounding gratitude, the way that it changes the chemistry of the mind, the transformation of the mind, and how it pushes down into the heart, how it can free you up and open you up for joy, peace, and love. The greatest of those is love. And all of us ultimately can handle a little bit more love right now. I don't know about you. I've only been on the planet for about 30 years. And in all the elections, 18, 12, 16, and now 20, so in the 4 elections that I've had the opportunity to vote in, plus the ones I've seen, I don't ever recall there being such division in the country. Unfortunately, such character assaults, such blasting of different people, whatever your position may be, that this is not a channel where we're going to get into politics, how much you swing to one side. Honestly, this is about lifestyle and about providing yourself a lifestyle that's going to help you live the life you desire and deserve. So politics are not required for that to be successful. We're looking at controlling the things that are within our control. Okay, there are things that are currently in your life that are part of your lifestyle that are in your control that the government can't do anything about or can't change for you, that mommy and daddy can't take care of, brothers and sisters, your work. There are things that are within your control that you can directly address and start to elevate that lifestyle. Okay, we talk about lifestyle gains. Elevate that lifestyle and bring you up to a space and place where it is now pouring back into your life and blessing you in ways because you've sown into that work. You've done the work, and if you're a believer like us, trusted God in that process, that He would lead and guide you into all the truths that you need, and those truths would bring you into a space and place where you're free, experiencing that peace, that joy, that sound mind, sound heart. That's ultimately what we're being led by here at Project Fresh, is that which I just shared with you specifically. Have you done that today? Big inhale. Hold it for a few seconds. I wonder what would happen if everybody in the country, like on the top of the hour, every hour, we just all like just stopped. 5 o'clock. Or here we go. You get into work at 8. You get those first 2 hours and it's crazy. 10 o'clock hits. Hold on just a sec. Have you ever done that? Have you done that? When's the last time you stopped and just took a deep breath? Like, I feel relaxed right now. I feel really good. Like, just in those few deep breaths. It's relaxing. It's relieving. I'm grateful for it. I feel my energy going up. I feel the chemistry of my brain changing. I'm ready to take on whatever's left for the rest of the day. Can you sense that? Do you notice that? Are you feeling it in yourself? Have you taken that breath? It's really quite a powerful tool. Sometimes even when I do my consultation calls, people will be like, and this and this and that and this and 25 pounds overweight and lost the job and da 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 da. And I love sitting and listening and hearing what's going on with people. I've been in those really tight spots, those challenging places, traumatic, life altering, difficult places and spaces. I've shared many times recently that I was dealing with job loss, dealing with car loss, and lost my father all within a period of time. My wife lost her car as well. A lot of different stuff going on, and that was all within a 2-3 month period. Losing cars, losing my father, a lot of stuff going on at once. So I can sort of relate with those challenging spaces and places. And the circumstances are what they are, and the feelings are legit. You should definitely feel those feelings and process those, experience those, and be a human being, and not be like me and be a human doing, where you just railroad over all of your emotions. I'm really working on that. I'm finding that's from a source of trauma, and being in a space and place where I feel like everybody around me ultimately doesn't care about how I feel. So why should I bother to feel in the first place? And ultimately, your feelings are not for other people, it's for yourself. And if anything, I'm speaking that to myself right now. that my feelings are for me, not for anyone else, and they were put there, they were put in me for a reason. So that can also really bring down the stress as well. Not having that I haven't felt void in your life can be very stressful. Um, can show up as anger and sadness and just leave you feeling empty. And empty can leave you feeling angry and stressed. So it can be a sick cycle. So anyway, you guys, as always, I love this opportunity to connect with you. I'm going to post this video over on my Facebook. I hope you guys are able to relax this evening, allow yourself that rest. Excuse me. Maybe you're turning off the TV and turning off your phone and going and hiding in your bedroom, in your bed, under your bed, maybe waiting for this day to be over. Maybe you're jumping up and down. You're like, I don't care what the results are at this point, as long as it's over. I don't have to get any more phone calls or YouTube, advertisements or anything else that's driving me nuts. I want this to be over. Wherever you may be on the spectrum, maybe you're, on the TV, in the Facebook pages, rooting on your candidates and your propositions and your local officials and all that. Hey, so be it. Wherever you are, I just hope you guys are able to take that deep breath, relax, and spend some time for yourself. Be able to be with yourself in the season. So, like I said, my wife asked me to assist her in some work, help her out with something she's working on. So I'm going to go do that. I hope you guys have an excellent evening. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you tomorrow, same place, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, our usual time. And we'll be bringing in our Instagram family as well. What's up, guys? How we doing? All right. We'll see you guys soon, and be well. All right. See ya.